Oh,
hello guys, welcome to this this little impromptu Facebook Live. Tonight we're just going to talk a little bit about COVID reopening and also what that means for people that are booked in. If you've got questions, then we will answer them, whether it's health, fitness, weight loss related, whether it's about Bootcamp, whether it's about Paula's goats that she's acquired during lockdown, whatever it is, doesn't really matter. You know, we're quite happy to talk about it. I foresee this lasting about 30 minutes, maybe an hour if people have got lots of questions. But I appreciate it's Saturday night and, you know, people have got stuff to do, TV to watch and all that kind of stuff. So we won't take up too much of your time. I've got the ability to bring people's comments up on the screen. Hi, Kev. How you doing? And I will do. Now, if you haven't given StreamYard the ability to share your name because of data protection, all that, I won't know who it is. So, for example, I've got a comment there, someone saying hi on Facebook, and I don't know who that is unless you give them permission. So, excuse me, take over.
Joe, our lovely Jojo.
Coughing. That's just on Facebook. So if you're on anything else, then I can see who it is. Right, so some people popping in now. So we're going to say hi to a few people and then we're going to get going. If you've got questions, then just put them in the box there. I've got a couple of questions that I'm going to put to Paula for her to answer, which I think will just give you a lot of information anyway. But like I said, this will just roll on as much as it's rolling on. By the way, just give me a hashtag team if you can hear me and see us and everything's good. Okay, so Dora saying hiya. How you doing? Good to see you again. Molly saying hi and a wavy face.
Hello.
Hi. The there we go.
I love seeing everyone we know on there.
Kathy, hello Kathy. How you doing? Hope you're good.
Hi,
Alison,
Kathy.
how you doing?
Ali, hello.
Janet saying hi. Hello Janet. How's it going?
Hi Janet. Oh, all our lovely people.
Someone there, I'm not sure it is. Hello, guys, with a kiss. Thank you very much. Claire, it was me. You should be able to see my name now. Yes, yes, Claire. We can see. We can see your name.
Hildy.
You're going ahead
Hildy.
of the thing.
I'm sorry. I get excited
as
soon as I start.
Kev saying hashtag
everyone.
Team so they can hear me. Yep, good. Kathy, hashtag Team. Joe is the same. Hildy saying hi from Hildy. How are you doing, Hildy? Good to hear from you. Okay, so it seems we've got a few people on. So 28 people on now. And Anne-Marie, how you doing? And Greg, how you doing, Greg? I hope you're good. Right, so we're going to kind of roll into what's going on. Now, we chose Saturday evening to do this little live Q&A. We was going to do it the last couple of days, but we just needed a couple more days just to run through all the administration of getting the people that were booked in since sort of just before Christmas, because remember we had to close slightly earlier than the rest of the nation, and up to when we are deemed, you know, to the point where we can open again. You know, there's a lot of people to get in. So Paula, I mean, you've been working pretty much non-stop.
I was just about to
this.
say, if anyone, I'm just looking to see if there's any names that I haven't come back to yet. If there's anyone that I haven't come back to, I'm so sorry. We have just gone mental. I mean, my WhatsApp, every single medium I have from people that were due to come to camp. So I'm just trying to get everyone booked in at the minute. I'm doing camp and then I'll do fight camps and juice camps, people that will fight camps. I'm trying to be organized. But Joe that's on there already knows that I sent out booking for the wrong month today. So I've got total lockdown brain. I'm working really hard to get through everything. So that, you know, everyone who had got a pre-booking is a priority. Absolutely.
Yeah, so that's what's been going on. Yeah. And, you know, Paula's really just had her face in the laptop and just cross-referencing, sorting out bookings, chatting to people. So that's that. All right, so do you want to tell us a little bit about the plan to open up, like with the dates and kind of how it's going to run?
My God, I'm so excited. And actually, always before things like this, I get really nervous. You probably all know that because I can't bear it. And then I start seeing all of your names on there and it makes me feel really excited and really happy, especially because there's some people on there from my online Conquer Food group, which is fab. So we are opening. Well, Boris is allowing us to open on the It's the 17th of May, which is a Monday. Now, all of our camps start on a Friday, as most of you know, which means that we are actually going to open on that Monday. So we're going to take arrivals on the Sunday evening, and it's a really short week. So it's just a 4-day week, so that we can start full weeks on the 21st. That's the plan.
How do you foresee the program? Obviously, we've got 6 days training to squeeze into 4 days. So how would you see that going?
I can't believe you just answered that question, because you know the answer to that. And
well,
I don't.
When you start hosting, you can start pitching the questions. You're the guest.
I'm not the trainer.
Yeah, so we're probably gonna do hard training day, active recovery day, 2 hard training days, or hard training day, active recovery, hard training day, challenge day, as the four days. Now, I actually, I'm a firm believer, just through sort of experience of what I've seen in the past, that you can get the bulk of a week's worth of results in the first 4 days.
Absolutely.
So it's, you might think, I need a week. I need to, I want to do this. I want the results you get from a week. There'll be some phenomenal results from that first week, and everybody's obviously going to be raring to go and firing on all cylinders. So I think it's going to be a really good week.
Can I add to that? So if anybody wants that 4-day week, I've still got spaces on that. The first 2 weeks that we're open are more or less fully booked now. They're
what, from the 21st?
Yeah, from the 21st. I mean, for example, single rooms, I've not got anything until mid-July now. So but that first week, if anyone kind of fancies a little bit of a trial or a dip in, so it's arriving Sunday the 16th. So start training on the Monday, then give me a bell or send me a message.
Okay, a couple of people say hello to here. So hiya, some kisses. I'm not sure who that is. Julie is a hashtag team.
Hi, Julie.
Daniel, how are you doing?
Daniel.
Big smiley face. Hope you're good, Daniel, and keeping the running up. Daniel saying hello. Hashtag team. Kev saying 1 week juice, 1 standard week. What is that a question, Kev, or are you asking? Is it a standard week during the juice?
Standard week, Kev. Sorry, I'm not talking into my thing. You could start on the 28th, so you could do a standard on the 28th, and then our first juice camp is the 2nd. Oh no, we can't do it on April now. Oh, God.
Well, whilst you look at the dates and that,
June.
we'll get to
June.
11th of June.
Yeah, so juice is 11th of June, and you could do 1 standard week on the 28th at low camp.
You know when your grandma picks up a phone and she's like, I don't know how to work. It's like Paula, isn't it? Mouth's like this all over, and then when she remembers, she's like leaning right into it.
Honestly, I'm a menopausal woman. I am. The other day, I wanted to say to Craig, can you get what was it? The red pan. So red pan. And I said, please, could you get the silver fan? So honestly, I'm losing the plot.
Okay, someone's saying definitely there. I'm not sure who that is because I can't see a name. So if you're coming up as Facebook user for us, just have a look at the screen and then just put your name at the end and then we know who you are. Facebook user saying, Paula, I would love a 4-day week, please. So
who's that?
If we don't know, just give us your name and let us know. Daniel's give a little party face. How you doing, Daniel? Good. Hello. Hi, darlings. When are the tents up and running, Paula? I want to book.
Tents are up and running on the 21st.
So when we open, the tents will be...
Up. The tents are fully booked on the 21st, but we do have, I think, 1 tent left for the 28th of May. Yeah.
I mean, there is potential because of COVID and all that kind of stuff. There is potential to perhaps throw in an extra tent, to get an extra tent. But I don't know. And also, if you don't know, down at Low Camp, we are looking at putting in 5 shepherd's huts. There's a few hoops to jump through and to sort out. We're waiting for planning conversion from tents to shepherd's huts, but they're going to be completely self-contained, really high end, to the value of about 18 grand a piece. These shepherd's huts, we're partnering up with a local, like a glamping hut, shepherd's hut firm to put them in. They may be up and running. I don't know if they will. We it's a bit up in the air, but there is a chance that they will be up and running. So they're going to be like another level compared to the glamping tents and all that kind of stuff. Facebook user there saying, can't wait to be back with you.
Who's the person that said, hi,
Don't know.
darlings?
I don't know.
Oh, we don't know. They're going to let us know. Kev, I've got that down. I'll send you through confirmation for the 28th for your standard room. What about Juice Camp in June?
Daniel saying, Mags, always ready to go. Kev, yes, book me in for standard in my room. He's got a room. He's got his own room, has he? He comes that often. He's got his own little room. I like it, Kev.
Yeah. Yeah, he has got his own room.
Hey, guys. Ruth and Phil here laughing along. Can't wait for you guys to open. Hey, guys. Hope you're good.
This is a special one for Ruth and Phil. They'll know what I mean.
It's frozen. Emmy. Someone's saying Emmy. Is that my little sister, Emmy? Daniel's saying yes. Joe Jameson, 4-day week, please. There you go. If you could jump in with Joe Jameson.
John
Jameson.
Hi,
Joe.
Yeah. Joe.
All good. Might get vaccinated mid-July. That's good to hear, Daniel. What's happening? Obviously, over in Norway and that. I don't think you're over there right now, but I think Norway played the old COVID pretty strict, hadn't they?
Yeah.
They shut down the borders and all that, but interesting to know. Hi. Cara, is that how you say it?
Yeah, forward to fight camp in May. Do we need to bring own gloves and pads for hygiene reasons and COVID?
You can, if you've got your own gloves and pads. If you do bring gloves and pads, please don't bring bag mitts, which are like the smaller gloves, which give you a bit of protection to your knuckles. We want the proper like boxing mitts, to be honest. If you don't bring them, don't worry about it, because we've got completely brand new sets for everybody that comes on the fight camp. They've never actually been out on the gym floor or anything like that. So for the first couple, it's going to be brand new gloves for everybody. I think by that time we'll then hit June. Things will relax a little bit, and then it'll just go back to hand sanitization. But yeah, if you want to bring your own, then that's fine.
I think what we're going to do for fight camp is, in fact, it's something I've got on my list to discuss with Craig for the kit list for the fight camp, is to get cotton gloves that we'll give to everybody when they arrive. So you have your own pair of cotton gloves as well that you can wear
as an inner.
Your gloves, yeah, as your inner, yeah.
Okay, great. Okay, Donna is saying, was booked in for April, but not heard about a rebooking date. You can get on to Donna Butler. Donna, obviously, I'm pretty sure we'll have your email. If not, we'll get you on Facebook.
Got Donna's.
Basically, as for the rebooking date, we've sent out a message. Maybe it's gone to your spam, as it does to a few people.
Spam, 'cause it's...
And we're, like I said, we're opening from the 17th of May, which is my birthday, by the way. And then, we just want to give people that had already booked in that priority. So, either get in touch with Paula or you'll send her a message.
What we decided to do was to send out, normally with all of these things, I've been sending out individual emails, but this time we sent out a blanket email to everybody, so that everyone had the same chance of getting in, if that makes sense, because we've been just so inundated, I can't tell you. But everyone has got, those first 2 weeks are people that had already booked, basically.
Which is going to be good. Hilda saying, can't wait for travel insurance to make international travel okay again.
Yeah,
it'd be good to see you again, Hilda. Daniel saying, helps only being a 10th of your population. Yeah, I bet it does. But a friend of mine's in Sweden, and he's he's very much the same, like a lot less populated. But hopefully we broke the back of it. Okay, we'll bring have some 12-ounce gloves. Perfect. Someone saying cheers. And then Victoria Harris. Hi, guys. I'm a big fan of your boot camp. I've been researching it for a while. I'm just wondering what's the cheapest deals. I'd like to start the 12-week program. Victoria, for the 12-week program, you best arranging a phone call with Paula.
Absolutely.
So, I don't know if you can send us your phone number on a DM, through the messenger on Facebook, or if you've submitted an inquiry in the past, then we should have your details on the file. If
you don't mind, just sending me or sending team a a direct message and I can give you a call tomorrow, Victoria, because I'm actually doing something with the Conquer Foods at the minute and I've got one space left. So might be worth us having a chat.
Yeah, I think I can create a little banner with Paul with your email on. So just give me a second.
Victoria
Harris. I don't know what I'm doing with it. Listen, I'll make sure that we post Paula's email. In fact, I'm going to stick it. I think most people are on Facebook, so I'm going to stick it in the comments anyway. So Paula at team-bootcamp.com. Okay, so if anybody needs to get hold of Paula, you can message her and then just reference the. Oh God, that's gone to YouTube. Forget it. Yeah, so it's Paula at team-bootcamp.com, and then you can you can have a chat with her about that. But it's a really good time actually to get involved in the 12-week program. It's got some exciting stuff. We've been able to kind of have a look at how the program runs, and there's been a couple of things that we want to work on and improve over the last few years. We never really had the opportunity, but now we have the opportunity. So it's a really good time to kind of get involved in that. So got to go. Nice seeing your faces, hearing that accent. Cheers.
Who's that?
Daniel. I don't know if it's Mags or whether it's Daniel,
Yeah.
but Kevin saying, think my wife booked in with me.
She did. Yep.
Amazing. Be good to see you.
Got both of them for juice.
Looking forward to come back. You guys are amazing. Thank you very much. It's a shame I don't know who that is to thank you, but thanks for the comments. It means a lot. Birthday burpees for Craig. Should have kept my mouth shut. By the way, it's also Kev's on the 27th of May. I'll just throw that out. He can definitely do some burpees. Charlotte Gardner, will you talk through your COVID procedures? I'm attending in July, and even though the rules are due to relax end of June, many of us will still not have had a vaccine by then. Will you still be taking precautions? Yeah, I don't think, especially in something as potentially intimate as as a boot camp environment is, with the the close proximity, partner work, and all that kind of stuff. I don't think we're ever really going to be able to forget COVID and just crack on as if it didn't exist. But we have like a proven plan to remain COVID compliant, which we had in place throughout for about, what was it, about 16 weeks last summer, or longer than that.
Yeah, we'll our risk assessment, which is on the website, which we can send you the link to, so that you can see it. We'll still have exactly the same risk assessment and procedures in place right the way through the summer, actually.
A couple of things that we do. We have a one-way system within the house. We really separate you during meal timings and communal breakout times. Some of you will have different communal rooms designated to you. Every time you head out to train or you head out for a session or something like that, the front of house team just disinfect all the high touch points within the house. Bathrooms, we've increased the amount of times bathrooms get cleaned and the rooms get cleaned.
We've increased bathrooms as well, actually, in both our locations. We've got more bathrooms than we had before, so that people that are in shared bathrooms are not sharing with anywhere near the amount of people that they were sharing with. So there's lots of good.
Yeah.
So we'll continue with exactly the same procedures. And I think another thing, and this is just from experience, it's for people at camp as well to take responsibility for themselves. So if you feel Claire, our friend Claire, who's on here now, she was diabetic, and so she would take herself off and keep herself away from people as well and take responsibility for herself. So I think that's the most important thing. I think if we're all sensible, then we'll be good.
Yeah, as well as that, July, you'll probably have a good deal of your meals outside. Yeah, we have little individual or pair tables, which you'll either sit around the pool or out on the main lawn and have a good number of your meals out there, which is good, obviously, ventilation and all that kind of stuff.
Yeah.
So.
And providing the weather's really good, lots of, people tend to sit outside in the evening as well, which is great. So what that does is it takes, even if you're somebody who doesn't want to sit out, it takes a lot of people away from the communal areas as well. So there's not as many people. People don't tend to watch movies of an evening in the summer. They're outside.
Okay, so another one here again. Sorry, I can't see what your name is, but I was booked in for January and looking to rebook for arrival on the 16th of May for 5 weeks if possible. Again, we just if you can just send us your name and then we can follow you up on that. Make sure you get sorted out. Just seen an email in spam as I booked him for Jan. We'll contact you, Paula. That's Joanne. So that's fine. Yeah, Joanne Jameson. Paula can't see the screen. You see, she's got her glasses on, but you're still small, isn't it? Yeah. Sophie Griffiths, love you guys. Bootcamp changed my life. Got 2 small babies now. So hard to find the time to come back. Will always be a second home to me. Well done, Sophie. Incredible. There's a couple of like babies out there that Team Bootcamp has had a direct influence on. So No, I don't mean I don't mean that. Jesus.
Well, I don't know actually.
No, from me.
I wonder how many babies have been made at Bootcamp because we know. I know
there's a few marriages been made at Bootcamp. So yeah, that's good. Right. Kev, I'll message Paula on WhatsApp looking to book more weeks in throughout the year. Brilliant, Kev. Well done, mate. Okay, so we're about at the end of the comments there. I just want to talk a little bit, Paula, after you've taken those notes, a little bit about like not putting your teacup on my diary. That just winds me up. And then, a little bit about some of the other retreats and how they've been affected, if they've been affected, and some of the other plans we've got. Happy with that? I'm just making notes, so I shouldn't miss anybody.
Yeah, that's it.
Charlotte saying, thank you so much. Yes, please forward the link. Excited to get stuck in. Charlotte at charlottegardner.co.uk. Can you?
Yeah. I've got Charlotte Gardner's.
Yeah. Okay. She just wants the link of the.
Yeah, that's a name that I.
The risk assessment.
Yeah.
Okay. So, here we go. Sophia Naz. Sorry, it was me asking about arrival on the 16th. Sophia Naz. You got that?
Hi, Sophia. Charlotte Gardner. Hold on, let me just. And then Sophia for the 4-day, yeah? The 4-day 16th.
We just had a little picture for look at these two. Little picture of Phil and Rufio there on WhatsApp. Thanks for that. Okay, so Paula, I said then, so if you just have a little chat about some of the retreats and events that we've planned for this year, if they've been affected, how they've been affected, and all that kind of stuff. So we'll start with Fight Camp, really. Well, over to you.
Okay, Fight Camp. We're all really excited about Fight Camp, especially Ash. For those of you that know Ash, Ash is stoked. Is the word he uses about it. So, what did you ask me?
About Fight Camp, how it's been affected. We've changed the dates.
We've changed
slightly.
The dates twice now, and so many people were really excited about Fight Camp and are so disappointed, but we're opening straight into a Fight Camp on the 21st. So the first week we've got main camp and we're running a Fight Camp at low camp, and I think I've got 2 rooms left on that Fight Camp, but I haven't spoken to everybody yet who was booked in on both the April and February and January camp. So
you're tackling Fight Camp next. So if you are, if you're booked on Fight Camp, then look out for an email from Paula.
Yeah.
If you hadn't received anything by
tomorrow, it'll be tomorrow.
By the end of tomorrow, then just check your spam folder, because we do get emails going into spam. When people start digging around, they do kind of find it. So we're going to come on to Juice Camp in a minute, but before that, Sophia has said, Mikey P has also asked if there's a yurt available for 3 weeks from the 28th of May.
No, Mikey P, but just like before, in January when you booked, we were going to purchase a new pod just for you.
Mikey P pod?
Yes, we were. So they're just so popular, the tents and the yurts and everything. So yes, we could have one.
Well, definitely get in touch. Yeah. If you can chase them up, and then we'll tell you whether it's either going to be a tent or whether it's going to, a yurt, or whether it's going to be another pod. So, someone else saying hello.
Hello.
Okay, so Juice Camp, I mean, has it been affected at all by the lockdown?
Yeah, again, it has. We've had a juice camp cancelled and moved. Our first juice camp is June the 11th. I'm actually really excited about juice camps. Now, the juice camps for me are not predominantly about weight loss. I know people will lose weight on juice camps, but if you're looking to lose weight, then really I feel it should be boot camp that you're going to. The juice camp is more about kind of the detox and having a really good cleanse and bringing in a bit more. I don't want to say spiritual stuff because that frightens people. Sorry, Kev, I know you don't want to hear that, but it's going to be, more yoga and meditation and some mindset thrown in there as well. So completely different to fight camp and boot camp. You can kind of crack your own routine. You can come to a session if you want to. You don't have to if you don't want to. You can sleep in bed all day on a juice detox if you want to as well. So I've been waiting to do this for a long time, so it's really exciting. For me, I'll have a lot to do with the juice camps.
Hi, Kev. How you doing? You've missed the bit where we take the mickey out of you, I'm afraid. Right, something else that's happening again this year. We didn't run it last year for obvious reasons, and we did. We really sort of dumbed them down a little bit the previous year, the year before, is the open days. So as soon as we hit June, we're going to start, July, we're going to start bringing in the open days again. So that's a full day of food, fitness, a little bit of coaching, really, really intense days, a 1-day boot camp. Now, initially, we're just going to run them on the first Sunday of every month. If they get quite popular, then we might start stringing the two together, which obviously makes, you'd have to find your own accommodation, I'm afraid, but it makes the potential for a weekend boot camp. Okay. So if just coming for a bit of fitness and, and that's kind of your thing, then there is a possibility that, but I just want to stress that it is just for the Sundays, the first Sunday of every month from July, initially, just to see what people's appetite for it is, because we don't know what people's appetite is going to be. Once we start lifting the restrictions and all that kind of stuff, we do get a little bit of hostilities from times about COVID and making sure that we're compliant and all that kind of stuff. So we'll kind of see how it goes from there. All right, Kev sent you some stars. Think Molly Davis is saying weekend boot camp, and a round of applause. Right up your Straza. You can sleep in the facility.
That's the problem. Our poor clients, when they become too regular, they end up anywhere.
Okay, so we've got, I think this is Lou. So, hi guys, sorry for being late to this discussion. Is low camp the same sort of accommodation as the main manor? Also, did I hear you say you were doing 4-day camps? Cheers, Lou. Looking forward to booking in. Right, so let's split that up. So first of all, the type of accommodation at low camp.
Low camp is actually really lovely accommodation. Low camp was our old house. So anyone that's been to camp before and has been down to the house or seen the house that Craig and I used to live on the river, which is literally just a kilometre down the road, is now low camp. Because of COVID, we're having so many more people want their own bathrooms and want their own room that we decided to move out of our home and have it as our second accommodation, which we were looking for some more accommodation anyway, so that we could run juice camps, retreats, and have something as an overflow. So down at low camp, there are 7 client bedrooms. I'm just trying to think. 1, 2, 3, 4 of them have en suites. We've had 2 new en suites put in there during this lockdown. And then the other rooms are all single occupancy, apart from one, which I can have as a VIP suite or turn it into a shared ensuite for retreats. So the accommodation is not the same in the respect that the Manors was built in the 1700s and it's got loads of character. This house is a relatively new build, but it's right by the river. And the quality of bathrooms and showers are really lovely. I mean, it was our ex-home, and I'm quite funny about my accommodation, so it is lovely.
I think the setting as well. I think that the manor can get
Yeah.
quite busy, and a lot of people kicking about down there. It's going to be a lot quieter, and a lot more relaxed. I think you'll have more space per person than you would up at the manor. It's a lovely setting. Just sitting down by the river is just really nice place to be.
Yeah.
There is that you are a little bit disjointed from camp, and some people love that, and other people want to be submerged in the up at camp. So
when Kev says on there, I want to book my room, he's talking about a room at low camp. He loves it. So I think it's great. Everyone that stayed there loves it, and is more than happy to
Lou,
to stay there.
Let us know if that answered your question there. And also said, did I hear you was doing 4-day camps?
No, we're only doing a 4-day camp so that we can start on the day that we're allowed to, basically. Otherwise, we would have had to have waited until the 21st. We won't be doing any short camps during the summer because we can't. We're too busy. But we will start doing 4-day and weekend camps once we move into autumn, winter again. So we normally do them during the winter, autumn, winter, and then not in the summer.
Yeah. Just to put a bit of icing on that, it's basically 17th of May is a Monday. We normally start our camps normally run Friday evening to the following Friday morning. We can't do that because of Boris's restrictions, so we were launching that on the Monday. So that's why there's the 4-day camp.
So I did want to start on the 14th, but Craig wouldn't let me.
Give me a hashtag go for it if you think we should open.
I'm a bit of a risk taker, me.
All right, so who we got? Kev saying mindset, meditation, what? And then some crying faces. He just wants the fitness and the fasting. Molly's saying she'll cuddle a barbell.
She would as well, love her.
Sucking your
love
thumb.
our mom.
Alison saying that excited for weekends too. Oh, good. Kathy saying weekends sound great. And Dora saying low camp sounds lovely. Is it possible to change my dates in July to there?
Yeah, absolutely. Let me just.
Well, you might want to check it first.
No, I know.
You know.
So
all right.
The only problem is, I'll just have to check to make sure.
She's saying she can do earlier.
Yeah, I'll send you an email. I'll send you an email tomorrow.
I'm glad you handle all this because I'm lost with this already.
No, it's let's have a.
Honestly, she's been at it for days, just juggling rooms, juggling people. Yeah. Thanks for the reply, both. I'll rebook my delayed January trip tomorrow. Go for it, Lou. A couple of people here saying go for it. Pam Grice is saying don't do it.
Oh,
there you
Pam,
go. The sound
Pam.
of the voice of reason. And
oh, Pam, I miss you. We've not seen you for forever.
Kev saying second week back full of birthday cake, right? Yep, it is. Me and you, Kev. Good. Some good comments there.
Yeah. Oh, Pam.
Okay. What other stuff? We've got a couple of 100-mile wilderness canoe trips still in the diary, which are going to be in July and August. It's an incredible little trip. It's like a 5-day trip. There is an option of a 3-day trip where you canoe 100 miles along the River Severn with the flow. So it's you don't have to be incredibly fit, although it can be quite long days. And then you're either wild camping or camping along the way. I know some people they see camping as a swear word, but it is a great trip, and all that. Those two trips lead up to a similar trip out in Sweden with Sweden Outdoor Coaching, an immense once in a lifetime trip. Definitely bucket list thing. So they're out and abouts. Yes, Kev, we are doing the 3 peaks. However, I'm yet to sort of get the actual date. Basically, I've got a few of my own personal challenges this year, including Mont Blanc and back out to Kenya. We've got a couple of little stuff going on. So I'm struggling to find an actual time to be able to do that.
You don't have to do it, Kev. Ash can do it.
Ash, what the famed Ash Evans 3 Peaks challenge. If anybody was on that famous Ashley Evans 3 Peaks challenge, put like a crying face.
What about Kev, the trainer, not Ashley. Yeah.
Well, we'll work it out. We'll work it out. But yeah, we're definitely going to run a 3 Peaks. He was actually really, really popular, so it's good to get out there and do that. Kev, I think you was on the Ashley Evans famous. There you go. No. Pam saying, "Oh, the canoe trip has my name on it." Pam, yeah, you'd love it. You'll love it. If anybody's on here that did the canoe trip last year, then just let us know your thoughts on it. It's a brilliant trip. Like, you don't have to talk to anybody. You just get lost in your own paddling. The first 2 or 3 days are really nice. As you follow the flow of the water, and then the last couple of days becomes a challenge, which is nice because your paddling is much better. Your watercraft is much better. You're in the groove and you're getting close to the finish line. So you do feel with a sense of achievement at the end of it. It's a great trip. So. Okay, Kev saying I'll come. Then he said no with Ash. First we were saying it was epic. I'm not sure who that was. So you have the dates for the canoe trips. Sunil, yeah, canoe trips are going to be the 26th of July and the 20th of August. All right, so it's arriving on a Friday. We do a little bit of canoe craft and introduction to the boats, and we get on the water a little bit. We then move up to the launch point. It's not wild camp, but there is a wild camping area on a campsite, so there is showers and toilets. And then early the next day, we're onto the water and away we go. And it's brilliant. You paddle through some incredible places through Shropshire, and time permitting, you get to see Wroxeter Roman City, which is Roman ruins in Shropshire. You go through Iron Bridge, which is, world famous heritage site in Shropshire, and parts of the River Severn are just absolutely incredible. Halfway point is you end up at Low Camp, and we have a fireside cheese and wine night, which is always good. And then from there, shit gets real. From there, it turns into a challenge, because the water is very, very, you've got about a day of moving water, and then after that you've got a couple of days of still water where you kind of pushed for time because you've got to get through some large locks, and the lock keepers go home at early evening, and if you don't get through the locks in time, you're camping by the locks, or you're carrying your canoes on the land. So it is a great trip. I absolutely love it. Claire's saying I was there. She navigated much of the river on her own. Poor thing, absolutely got battered by the wind, and when it wasn't windy, we had the hottest day in history, and we were just baking inside the canoes. So it was a great trip. Claire's saying I did the canoe trip, it was awesome, although knackering. Okay, Liz, how you doing? I never thought I would travel 7 hours again to come to camp, but I am. I didn't know you was coming back.
She is coming back.
Yeah. Very excited to be heading back with a friend I made at camp last year, Rachel. It'll be great to have you. Be great to be with you all again. Good to see you again, Liz.
Liz, I have got your Highland cows picture all blown up over the fireplace.
It was epic. It was epic. Apparently, that's Ashley Evans saying the trip was that epic. Right, Ash, we need to put that right this year. So, you need to get your navigation skills, your mountain leader skills together, and we'll put that right. Great. Okay, guys. So we've been on for about 40 minutes. I'm happy to stay on a little bit longer if people need. Liz is saying fantastic. Is there anything, what has lockdown been like for you, Paula? Just, tell people about, and then obviously lead into how excited you are of getting going again.
So lockdown, well, actually we moved to a house that's literally in the middle of nowhere. It's like a house in the middle of a field. We made this move to free up our home, to turn it into a second location. There was some really scary moments for me, because while everyone was closing down the battens in lockdown, Craig and I decided to take on another house and get another location. And I either thought we're completely crazy or we've got it right. I'm still not sure which one it is, whether we're just completely nuts. But I've had a little dream to always have some pygmy goats, and lockdown has brought me my pygmy goats, and I just love them. And we've got rescue chickens as well.
Look at this comment from Molly. Says she's only here for the goats.
Yeah, they're fantastic. They're called Vinny and Eric. Vinny is named by Ashley Evans, and his name, basically, it's Vincent Van Goat. That's Ashley. Ash thought that was the most epic name you could possibly imagine. He was so excited. So, that's what lockdown's brought. It's brought so many moments that I'm sure it's brought to everybody, of a little bit of fear, a little bit of anxiety. But, I've had to practice what I preach and put my big girl pants on and believe in ours really, and ourselves, and I think there's almost a little bit of an understanding, in knowing that everyone's going through the same thing that you're going through, kind of brought me a little bit of comfort in a strange way. None of us are alone, even though it does feel like that sometimes, but it has been tough. And I think every day it's made me realize how much I love my life and how much I love my business and everyone's names. I mean, I even get excited about seeing all those people's names up there that, most of which I know. It's I don't know. I think lockdown's made you realise that
random comment there, Custard.
Yeah.
That can only be one man.
Yeah.
Justin.
Joke. And that's it really, lockdown. But it also has made me realise that my eyelash technician is the most important person in my life.
Okay, a couple of comments there. So Graham saying, "Good job, Anne isn't watching while you're talking goats. It should be going nuts." My friends,
Vinny Dad,
Jules and Anne. Kathy saying, "Ha reference Vincent."
Yeah.
Vinny lad. That's got to be Ash.
Yeah, it has got to be Ash.
All right, guys. Any more questions? Anything else you want to ask? Then fire away. If not, we're going to start wrapping up. Tell me if you want to do something like this again. Also, I'd like to get a bit of a take on the virtual training that's been going on. I'm just thinking, what are people's thoughts on carrying that on up until we get going? What's your thoughts on carrying that on after we've opened? We don't really know what people think about that. So let us know. Trainers, I'd be interested in your input as well. It's been going really well. Kevin, Ash, we had a little staff meeting at the start of the week, and we gave them a round of applause because they've been absolutely holding a lot of people together just by running regular fitness camps. And what people don't realize is they both live 40 or 50 minutes away in Shrewsbury, and they travel in every day to do a couple of sessions for you guys, probably at a loss, to be honest, money wise, and then head home again. So, if you can do like a little virtual round of applause for those, they definitely deserve it. And and it'd be quite interesting if you want to keep that going or not. Other than that, we're going to start wrapping up, and trying to think if there's anything else new or.
No, let's just get back to camp. That house cries when it's not full of people. That house is not designed to be empty. If you go in that house, I mean, Molly knows because she's stayed there when there's no one there. And Ash, it's just different. It needs people. It absolutely needs people. So let's just get back to camp. I can't wait. I can't wait to see you all.
Couple of comments here. So Kev saying 6 weeks until gym's open and longer till boot camp. Would you rather see results before then or wait and delay your progress, guys? Come on, get involved. Well said, Kev. Alison's saying virtual training has been fantastic. Love the sessions and they have got me through lockdown. Well done, Alison. Really enjoyed doing the virtual. Keep us in touch with clients, and it's great to see them smashing it at home. That must be Ash that said that. Claire said, I think it would be great to carry on the virtual sessions. They have been great. How many times can you get great in one sentence? Claire. Maybe evening spin and weekends. Yes, well done,
Yeah.
Kevin Ash. You've been
Yeah.
brilliant. There you go. Here's a couple of applause for you there from Julie and from Alison. Keep virtual going. That's a t-shirt if I've ever heard one. Keep virtual going. Alison saying, walk past camp today. Sad to see it empty. Well, it shouldn't be. Keith should have been in there doing the painting walls, fixing windows. Was there somebody in there, Alison, or checking up on old Keith?
No, Keith's off. Oh no, he was there today. He was there.
Molly saying, can't wait to see you both. You too, Molly. Look forward to seeing you soon. Liz saying, thank you guys. I admire and applaud your dedication to supporting and helping others. P.S. I'll bring my foot shears and trim the goat's feet. Yes.
Do you know, actually, yes, you must, because I've got
She's
to
shitting
do
her
them, and
pants.
I'm really scared about it because I've got them to trust me. They were so skittish when they arrived, and I've got their trust now, and I'm so frightened that I'm going to freak them out, and that'll be it again. So I'll let you be the bad person, Liz.
What's going on? You can't see your grid.
Oh, sorry.
There you go. Claire saying, great. Donna saying, virtual being great, especially being beneficial as working from home and could do them in the lunch hour. Brilliant.
Yeah, that's
Molly's
good.
saying,
like
P.S.
that.
Molly the goat has a ring to it. Yeah, there has to be a car there and a window open. All right. Cheers, Alison. You could be our spy. Make sure everything's getting worked on. Liz is saying perfect and a kiss. Donna saying 30-day sugar-free experience, but brilliant was 2, lost a stone.
Oh, well
Brilliant,
done,
Donna. I was actually thinking about, we're on the verge of kicking into March, and March starts on a Monday, I think. And I wondered if, in fact, this Monday, I wondered if people wanted to do the 30-day sugar-free again. It was really, really busy in there. I think we had like 200 people in that group doing that at one point.
Should we do it together?
No, we don't do anything together. We don't do out together, do we? You just do goats and I just sit waiting for you. Yeah, we could do it. Anyway, let us know if you fancy doing that again. Right. Got your nose. Right, guys, we really are going to wrap it up now. Thanks for joining us. I think there was 30 odd people here at some point. So what's this? We've had a Keith X-rayed. We've had Keith X-rayed and there's not work in him. It's because it's been worked out. Oh, hang on, what's this? Please let Keith know his boots he left are packed in the car. Amazing.
Love him.
Excellent. Okay, guys, so we're going to jump off now. So thanks again for your comments. Thanks for joining us, and we'll see you again probably in a few days or so.
Yes. Thank you all for coming so much. I just didn't think people would.
It's Saturday night.
It's made my evening.
Take care.
See you later. Bye. Bye.